My name is Erica Herzog, and this is my oral communication presentation on Red River, New Mexico. There's nothing like the feeling when you're looking out the window, watching reality fly behind you, as if to just leave life for an entire week. Everyone needs a little time away from reality every once in a while. I can't think of a better way to accomplish this than by going on vacation. That feeling that you get the day before you're leaving, when you can't even pay attention to work and you know you should be, is completely awesome. Next comes vacation day. This is the more stressful day. You've got to get your luggage, your food, your plane tickets, or your gas. But before you even know it, you're on your way to paradise, a once-in-a-lifetime trip. No more phone, no more work, no more school, no nothing besides a week full of fun. My last trip to paradise was to a town called Red River, New Mexico. That's why I'm here, is to tell you about this town, to tell you about the things to do in the summer and the things to do in the winter. So we'll first start off with the things about town. When we left Bentonville, the temperature was 95 degrees, but by the time we got to Red River, it was in the low 70s. According to redriver.org, the altitude is 8,725 feet above sea level, and this is what causes the low temperature drop in Red River, but that's okay because it felt great. When you pull into town, you come into the main strip. The main strip is full of little restaurants and shops that are completely awesome. It has a homey feel, also a family-oriented feel. Everyone in town is completely nice. If you ask a question about directions or such, they give you a nice and friendly answer. So you get a nice and friendly welcome. The town is beautiful. You are surrounded by mountains everywhere you look. And a lot of them are still covered with snow from the winter. So it is beautiful. The Red River town is breathtaking. There are so many activities to do in the summer. My favorite activity was going whitewater rafting down the Rio Grande. At first I was pretty fearful, but by the end I was so excited that I took the risk. It was such a team building experience for our family, and it was a completely awesome time. We had a blast. Also, they keep the ski lifts open in the summer, so you can take them up to the top of the mountain. You can go hiking down one of the plenty of trails, or you can just gaze out into the beauty for hours and hours and never get bored. After you're finished with all that, there's a restaurant at the top of the mountain that you can go to that is really good. Aside from taking the ski lifts up, there's also trails that you can take cars up. Now, I wouldn't recommend it if you didn't have a Jeep, but don't worry, you can rent the Jeeps in town. When you get up to this mountain you can drive up to, you're up so high. It's one of the highest mountains around, 12,000 feet above sea level. It's such a relaxing experience up there. Our family had a picnic, which was a nice change. But when you're up there, you have to be careful because according to redriver.org, we are in the middle of Bear County. So when you finish eating, put your food up and be careful of bears. Fortunately, our family didn't see any bears. We were lucky. There are so many more things to do in the summer, and I think that you would have a blast. Now we'll move on to the winter experience. I've never been to Red River in the winter, but I've done some research and found out that Red River is a winter wonderland. Now, of course, all the shops and the restaurants are still open, which is a nice getaway from reality as well. But it is also a booming town of snowboarding and skiing in the winter. There are many ski lifts that you can go up and many slopes. According to redriver.com, there are miles and miles of trails for skiing and snowboarding. I can't imagine how anyone could get bored with all these trails. But if you still need more to do, they have snowboarding or snowmobiling trails you can go down. And don't worry, there's plenty of snow for it. According to redriver.com or redriver.org, there's 18 feet of snow annually each year. And it feels awesome still because the sun is still shining. I think there are so many other things to do in the winter as well. And I think it would be just as fun if you go in the summer or the winter. Hopefully I'll get to make it this winter. I think you would have so much fun. Vacation is so important in life. A lot of times people get too wrapped up in life to slow down. Everyday reality bogs you down with so much stress. And it's really helpful to vanish from it every once in a while. No work, no school, no stress. Just fun. When you get the chance to vacation, Red River should be a definite choice in mind. There are so many things to do in both the winter and the summer. And it is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. So go see it for yourself. It's a chance of a lifetime. Thank you for your time.